Welcome to Bethan's kitchen and garden. Today I'm in the garden and I'm going to be sowing a few seeds in some container pots to get underway with this season. So I'm going to start off by growing leeks in this long trough. So I'm going to make 2 drills and this so I just want to make a line, roughly, a straight line. And then I'm going to give that a water. And then the leeks I'm using are baby leeks, so these should be ready in 10 weeks time. But we'll wait and see, won't we? It is done. So there wasn't as many seeds in that packet as I thought there might be. So I'm going to plant spring onions down the other side. And of course, label it up. And then finally another good water. And then we'll move on to the turnips. I'm going to sow my Rondo carrots and my radish and my turnip all in the same way, which is just to gently scatter the seeds on the surface and see what comes up. Sometimes it's better to try and plant them in rows or in a sort of way that you can recognize what is a weed and what is a seed, but I'm just doing it this way because I need to be quick about doing it. So let's get on with doing that. And then I'm going to cover them just with a touch of soil, not too much. Finally, the last thing I'm going to sow, well, not the last thing I'm going to sow in these pots is lettuce. So this lettuce it does form a head, but I'm going to grow it more like a cut and come again. So I'm just going to sow loads in here in the container, and then once it's grown, you know, to a substantial amount, I'll just cut it with the scissors, and I'll just keep doing that until I've exhausted the lettuce. So that's my lettuce all planted out, while my children squabble in the background. It's nothing like sowing seed in tranquility, is there, eh? So I managed to get some compost for this bed. I ordered some online who were delivering, and they're now sold out. And I've also managed to locate a store that is still open. So hopefully I'll be able to get a bit more compost from them in the future as well. So I've managed to fill this bed, and now we're going to start sowing in it today. So I've got carrots, early Nantes, radish, rainbow radish, and some spring onion to go in here as well. And I might plant some meteor peas right at the end too. So let's get on with planting this up. So I've just planted the early Nantes, and now I'm just doing some radish seeds. And finally, we plant the spring onion. This side, darling. What if just... So I'm just giving this a water. And then I've got one more thing left to plant today, and then we might do the rest tomorrow, because we want to go over the allotment and bring some more stuff back.
Like that flower bed.
That's right, like the flower bed.
Empty, Mum.
You're empty? You empty, Griff?
Yeah.
Excellent watering, guys. Excellent.
What is this?
So the last thing we're going to grow today are Jerusalem artichokes. So I've got 3, they're quite small, Jerusalem artichokes, and they on the instructions it says to plant them 60 centimeters apart and 15 centimeters into the ground. So I'm just going to put them in a sort of triangle on the bed, dig a deep hole, pop them in and cover them over. Now this bed is in the shade, so I'm not quite sure how things are going to grow, although artichokes are apparently quite good for growing in shady areas, which is why I've put them in here. And I'll also be putting some spinach, mustard and Swiss chard in this bed and seeing how it all grows over this season. But I keep in and ahhing as to whether to put them in now, that's where I got to, or whether to leave the plants establish themselves a little bit more. I'm still not quite sure about that. So that's it for me for today. That's all I'm going to plant up. Thank you for joining me, and I hope if you've sown anything, it starts growing for you soon. So hopefully I'll catch you next time. All I can say about my sowing today, lovely job. Thanks very much, and take care and stay safe.